Hello there everybody and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and on this channel today we will be reviewing the new Avatar Fire and Ash Mouse Courage Ash Recom figure. Let's get started with the review. Starting off here we have the packaging here, Courage Ash Recom, and a beautiful display of the figure itself with some beautiful artwork also in the back. Right there, as we can see. Here on the side of the packaging we see Courage Ash Recom Mcfarlane Collector's Edition with some beautiful artwork in the background also. From the packaging here we see Mcfarlane Gold Label Collection, which looks real nice and shiny. And the other side right here, as we can see, we see Loak and the Tolkien, and the nice shine of the packaging here also with the Mcfarlane Collector's Edition here displayed, which giving a nice premium look to the figure itself in the packaging. And here's the back of the packaging of the figure, which is just this big photo of the figure itself in action, which I find to be a big downgrade from the previous line. So yeah, overall the packaging on this thing is really phenomenal. Honestly, the artwork on it and stuff, awesome. Love that this is now like a really fancy type of action figure to now be owning by Mcfarlane. So this is honestly a really nice upgrade from the previous line. However, there are some things, again, like how we stated, the back of the packaging, I like it, but not a big fan of it, you know. Oh, also, just before I forget, here is the barcode. Anyone needs it. So enough yapping. Let's open this thing up. So here is Recom Miles Courage, right here smack in the middle, and I must say this figure is probably the best Avatar Mcfarlane figure that Mcfarlane themselves have made, which we're gonna get to in a bit, but first I want to go run down with the accessories that this figure has to offer. So right here are the accessories offered by Mcfarlane, and as we can see, first off we're gonna go with the stand here that is always with these Mcfarlane figures, well, the Avatar line. Pretty cool. Over here we have a nice 3 pair of hands, which this one's, I think so, for left or right. I think so, the right hand, yeah. The right hand of the figure, you get a fist, you get a grabbing hand, or like a clawing out hand kind of thing. And right here is a hand where you can hold, oh no, it's another fist, my bad. And then over here, another pair of hands. I think so this is for the left side, I'm not really sure. Another different, right here you can hold a gun. And right here's a pointing finger, which I absolutely love, that little hand. And right here's another fist. So really interesting. Then over here, as you can see, really interesting accessories here, since this is from the Ash clan. This is his knife that he can hold, and you can put it in the back of his pocket, which is really awesome. I find that so cool, and detailing is nice on it too. And right here we also have this collar that you can also he's also given. I don't recall seeing in the film, but he has it in this figure, I guess, so there's that. But it's really cool, and love the detailing, and the paint job on this one looks so good, and I absolutely love it. Gives him this nice texture to Courage. So yeah, really awesome. And his guns right here is just a pistol gun, I guess, that he had from the first movie that I can recall from. Really cool. Love the detailing on it, and the paint job also gives it this nice silver paint job, which makes it look realistic. And then here we have another gun, real nice paint job also, detailing also. This is the same gun given to the Reef Battle Jake Sully Avatar Mcfarlane figure, which is really nice, and I really like that, and a nice difference too also. Here are also the 2 heads of Miles Courage, one of him being gnarly and angry, like his angry face, which is really nice and good, really nice to look at. And right here's his normal face that is on the figure already, which is just one different head sculpt, but still really makes a difference for me. And I love displaying them both. But yeah, that's all the accessories given to the figure. So now let's move on with the articulation. So real quickly, here is a montage of the articulation on this figure has to offer. So as you can see, a lot of pelvis movement right here. Legs also extend out real nicely. Knees bent really nicely, so you could give Courage hand tail also. And right here, again, bending on the knees real nicely, so you can make them crouch or something. And then over here we can see his little feetsies can also move, and ankle joints too, which is real nice. So yeah, articulation on this guy, real nice. So now we're just gonna go over with the detailing wise of this figure. As you can see here, although we already seen all its glory, I still want to take a closer look on it wise of this figure, because still this is really awesome figure. So now just taking a closer look at it, as we can see his face sculpt, again really awesome. Love that there's two faces added to this figure. Now also right here, taking a closer look, his chest piece, really nice paint job, giving this nice dirt look to it. And Project Phoenix right there, as we can see in the center, or in the top center of there. And taking a closer look again, as you can see, awesome detailing on the chest piece. And the stickers here added too, give nice detailing. And right here, back of his head, I also really like that they gave him this feather here to Courage, which honestly I wish the previous line also did that too. But still, right here, as you can see, Courage has his feather, which is nicely detailed also. His head also nicely detailed. His ponytail also nicely detailed. Back of the chest piece also really nicely detailed. And so on. And right here, as you can see, his knife also has nice detail. And his gun right there also nicely detailed. His belt is also really nicely detailed, which is so awesome. And again, I just want to go over his holster real quick, just like how insanely detailed it is. It's this nice soft plastic, which is really nice, so will not break off easily. And right here again, his belt is nicely detailed, and his little pants, I guess, I don't know what to call it, but his cloth here is also nicely detailed. His belt is also nicely detailed, super nice. And again, it's just this soft plastic. He also has grenades here, as we can also see, really nicely detailed again. And he also has these things on his arms, which is also these wraps, which are also nicely detailed, but still it's the same thing. And just overall, his detailing on this figure is just phenomenal. And yeah, so now we're gonna just do some comparisons real quick of this figure. And here's a little comparison with the Jake Sully figure next to Miles Courage, and both of these figures look amazing. So now let's go to my overall thoughts. So overall, fellas, this Miles Recom Courage figure by Mcfarlane is definitely a major step up from the previous lines of Avatar and Avatar The Way of Water. Just the amount of versatility that this figure just gives, and the amount of accessories, the amount of posability, just the amount of effort Mcfarlane actually put into this line for Avatar Fire and Ash is so amazing, and I absolutely am a big fan. And just here to show you guys real quickly, the hands are so much easier to take off comparing them to the previous line, which here is the Avatar Way of Water figure, Jake Sully, showing you just how much fun it is to just change the hands and face, which here I show you guys that I had fun just uh changing the hands and the face. I just had so much fun posing this figure, man. It's just so awesome, and I am absolutely a massive fan of this line already, and I cannot wait to pick up more figures and more figures to review for you guys here on the channel. So yeah. Just this figure itself is just already so awesome, and I wish they could have done it for the Avatar of the Way of Water line, but yeah. So, let me know if you guys will be picking this figure up in your local Target or Amazon. I do recommend both, but you know, Target try. I I just had luck finding them, and yeah. So do let me know, fellas, in the comments below if you'll be picking this figure up, because honestly, this figure is just so amazing, and etc. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video for today. Consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video, and I shall let my future self finish this. So that's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye bye.